Hello, this is Paul here, and right now I am in the stage of modeling this funky little car. As you can see, it's kind of neat, and I am going to stick the rear bumper on it now. So you're like, Paul, you doofus, that bumper's a straight thing, and the back of the car has this nice curvy shape. How are you going to get the stick on here and have it look nice? It's going to be sticking out at the sides and stuff. Well, I got a little trick here, and I'm going to turn on this plane, and it's part of the trick I am going to use with modifiers. So with the plane, I'm going to show you that if I turn on the normals, you can see they are facing outwards from the surface I plan on sticking it to. So everything is scaled and rotations applied, so modifiers should respect that, 'cause sometimes if you don't apply your rotations and scales, you'll get weird results. So first what I'll do is take the plane, and I am going to add a shrink wrap modifier to that plane, and this is the car body here, so should be body right there, but you see it wrapped around that way. I kind of don't want to do it that way, so what I am going to do is change this to projection on the y-axis, and apparently I have some vertices that are just too low on there. So what I am going to do is go back to edit this plane, and I am going to move the bottom edge a hair up, and hopefully it will stick on there. So okay, I'm gonna have to move the whole bumper hair up to get this to work too, apparently. So why don't I do that? Oh, so we will move this, not until this sticks. That should work. It's always something, huh? Okay, and the bumper shall move a hair up too, or the plane. I'm just going to select the plane, and I'm going to offset a little bit so I can see what's going on here. See, I want the profile of the bumper to fall in the profile of this plane I am using. Okay. You know what? I don't think it has to be perfectly on there, so I am going to move both down. And you can see what I go through with modeling too. It's always something, right? I don't think it has to be perfect on there because that part isn't quite overlapping it. As long as it looks like it's sticking in the middle. Middle is what I'm concerned about because those parts go down there. Okay. So like so. As you can see, this is shrink wrapping, and that is fine. So I'm just going to select this plane I'm using for the shrink wrap, and I'm going to turn off the modifier. So it should respect that the modifier is turned off. Now what I'm going to do with the bumper here is add a modifier, and it's going to be surface deform. And I am going to move it up a nudge above the subdivide, and so now the surface deform will go to the plane. So I'm going to do that. So right now it's the surface deform, and right now, because I have this turned off, I'm going to bind it. So bind it here, and so now you see nothing's happened yet, but if I go back to the plane and turn on the shrink wrap, bam, bumper is on there. And see, that's kind of neat. It's not exactly perfect. There's like that one vertex there. I think I'll just have to manually mess around with it to get it to stick. So that's pretty much it. And as you can see, the bumper is attached to the car. So I just got to fix that vertex on the plane. And that'll be it. So I currently have the plane selected, so I'm going to apply this deformation. And now I'm going to go to my two problem vertices. One there and one there. And just move them on the y-axis till there's somewhere it looks decent. There you go, I got a bumper in my car. And it has conformed to that shape. How about that? Now I don't need the plane and all that stuff. I can apply this to the bumper and should be good to go. Maybe I'll slide this or something. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Slide these vertices here inward a bit. And there you go. So it follows the contour, see? Pretty neat, huh? I can apply that to my bumper and adjust it as I need it, but I think it looks good. So I think I can get away with moving this up the stick, because I don't want to mess with the mirror modifier just yet. And yeah. Well, apparently I have to apply the mirror and stuff. Well, I'll do that and then fix it later. It's easy enough. Here. So here's my bumper. I can get rid of the plane. Just stick it in here a little bit. How about that? That's cool, isn't it? Alright, that's it for now. Later.